but her name isn't Jamie.
I know. I don't remember what your name is. I'm sorry.
Madison, but you can call me Maddie.
Maddie.
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Maddie?
I'm sorry.
Kenny.
I
Okay, all right. So let's do. Okay, Kenny, Maddie. So Kenny's
Hi,
playing
Kenny.
Handsome. Maddie's playing Jamie. This is Ashley. She's playing Faith. Jessica, who's my sister, is playing Denise.
I'm Trevor.
Ian is playing Trevor. It's Ian.
No, I'm Trevor, dude.
You're playing?
I want to call you Trevor, dude.
You're not doing anything?
Shania's doing the makeup. Dakota was supposed to be here. He's not here.
Well, why doesn't
Who's
she do
Dakota
one of
gonna
it? Whoever's not here.
I mean, you want to read?
Sure.
You can. You got
Can play
glasses.
sister.
Okay.
I mean, I guess. Are you comfortable with reading? Can you act?
I can't. Or is she? Oh yeah.
I can't.
So wait.
I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm not worried.
I can read.
Genesis, she was supposed to be here too.
Okay.
Did she respond back to you?
She did. She told me she was sick.
Okay. Yeah, Jen was supposed to be here. She also has a script. So, like, Dakota doesn't have a script. Sam doesn't have a
When
script.
did you give Jen a script?
Yeah, so Sam. Also, Shania's doing the makeup.
Yeah.
And hopefully she's doing the
And who's
makeup.
Sam
Hopefully, Sam is playing Kincaid.
Hi Sam.
Sam is my brother. Shania is my sister. Jessica's my sister. But they're my dad's. This is my mom's. So there's no blood between them.
Happy
guys
family.
full blood?
Yes, no,
Yeah,
it's
we're full
Oh,
blood
okay.
siblings.
You're the adopted crack kid.
Yeah.
All right, so we're ready. We're good to go. All right, exterior parking lot. Also,
I'm not
if
done
anyone's got any
highlighting.
ideas, suggestions, whatever, you feel like you want to say something, you have a question, by all means, stop me. Let me know.
There's mayonnaise in this shit.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
It could be.
No,
You know where that's from,
Patrick.
right?
I don't know.
It's
what that's
not an
from.
instrument, Patrick.
Come on, man.
Are there a SpongeBob thing?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Of course
Okay.
it's a fucking
Is that when they
SpongeBob.
fucking go and do the band, like the big
Yeah.
band, and they rock out? That's
Yeah.
No, is it?
Matt's Squidward.
Don't look at me.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Matt's
the right
doing the
episode.
band.
It might be. That's
When
the
they do, like,
movie
big
though.
No,
Alright.
there's an episode where they have like a big band, like Marcin. Nobody cares though.
Okay, here we go. We're going. Okay. Exterior parking lot night.
I'm not doing that.
Also, none of this is set in stone. Parking lot can turn to something else. Just wherever we can go and film something. That's what we're gonna do.
JCPenney. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I mean, we filmed in front of JCPenney's. She did. Remember?
Oh yeah, I remember.
I've done some filming
there.
behind.
All right. Exterior parking lot night. A car sits in an empty parking lot. Behind the wheel is an unassuming man. He looks across the street at a prostitute, or what's that? Looks across the street at prostitutes.
Oh, dude, we
I gotta
should
fix this shit up.
Filming off of fucking 5th and Evans. You don't even have to cast the prostitutes, they're there.
Working the corner. He lights up a cigarette, blows smoke out the window. This is Kincaid. A hooded man struts up to the car, gets real familiar, crouches down, and leans in close to the window. The hood keeps sniffing and tweaking and speaks fast. If you want, Shania, you can read hood.
Are you calling her a tweaker?
Wow. Thanks. What's good? What you looking for? You looking for a little pick me up?
See
not
what I'm
play
saying?
hood.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, so is that supposed to be the brother?
Yeah, okay. What's
Yeah,
good? What you
yeah,
looking for? You looking for a little pick-me-up?
Who says I'm looking for anything? Yeah, as a matter of fact, in more ways than one.
Blow smoke in the face of the hood. Come on, man. This is what I do. Time is money, and you're holding me up. You look like that piece. Like that piece across the street? I don't know that one, but I got plenty just like her. You say the word. I throw in some snow for you, man. Make it a bundle deal. Look, man, time is money, and you holding me up. You going to stop bullshitting me and tell me what the fuck it is you want? It's hot out here, and motherfucking cops been out all day.
Damn, dude, I feel like you're stuck.
Yeah, maybe you should have played it. Damn.
Hold on, Kincaid puts a cunning smirk across his face and takes another drag.
Yeah, those fucking cops are everywhere. And that girl there is mine whether she knows it or not. Sure, what the hell, throw me some of that snow you say you got.
You know I do. Oh, only fuck with the best powder in town. It's Christmas all year round. The hood pulls a baggie out of his pocket and tosses it into Kincaid's lap and leaves his hand out. It's a ball right there. Without giving the bag any inspection, Kincaid proceeds to open the bag and dump out a decent-sized pile onto his center console. Not bothering to break it down or line it up, he just shoves his nose onto the mound of the chunky white substance, vigorously sniffing until there is none left. The Hood is stunned. Kincaid lets out a loud grunting cough. He jolts up, grabbing his nose, jolts his head up, and quickly shakes it from side to side, letting out a few more coughs and grunts as he composes himself somewhat. He inhales deeply, and with a loud gasp, he releases his breath. His eyes are now bloodshot, and tears run down his face. After all that business, he has a shocked but not necessarily unpleasant look on his face as he turns back to the Hood.
Whew. What the fuck me?
Still trying to shake off the burn, we see him grabbing his nose a bit more, opening his mouth real wide, attempting to rebalance his ears.
I asked for coke. That was no coke.
The Hood still has his hand out for the payment. Yeah, but it's still some good shit, huh? There is an awkward pause as the tension builds between Kincaid and the Hood. The Hood's expression changes from one of light playfulness to displeasure. The Hood grasps tightly on the front door. Look, man.
What? Were you looking for a tip? Fuck off.
Look here, motherfucker. Two loud whistles. I'm going to give you about 2 seconds to pay the fuck up before I rip your white fucking ass out of the car. Fuck you up and then let some of my homeboys over there show you a good time. They love them some white boy pink booty hole, if you know what the fuck I'm saying. Then Kincaid smirks at such brazenness.
Yeah, I know what you're
I know,
saying,
I'm
boy.
coming.
Relax, I got what you need.
Little one's crying over her.
There's no need for any of that.
I thought you might change your mind. Oh, sorry. The Hood arrogantly nods his head, looking over towards a few very large black men who are huddled up a short distance away. Watching over the transaction, they nod back, acknowledging the signal to be at ease, and return to doing what they were doing. Kincaid reaches into his pocket as if getting the cash to pay for his drugs. After some time, a look of concern grows on his face.
What the fuck? It's not here, my money, it's gone.
Come on! Oh, look, see, this is supposed to be something else. This is a fucking find and replace.
Wait. Oh, here we go. Check this shit out, my boy.
Hold on, I gotta fix this. One more.
Mark sucks when you're small.
Come on, man. Go ahead.
Wait. Oh, here we go. Check this shit out, my boy.
Kincaid, with a grin from cheek to cheek, reveals a freshly polished police badge, then drops it into the cup holder. Fuck me.
Yeah, you fucking prick.
Kincaid does a quick fake-out lunge to the Hood, who flinches hard enough to fall on his ass. Kincaid flicks his cigarette at the Hood, who takes off running. He chuckles to himself as he proceeds to take a few more bumps of what he now knows to be meth. He looks back over across the street and sees the prostitute still. She looks to be dealing with some loser of an individual. He starts up the car and pulls out of the parking lot. He pulls up alongside the prostitute.
Fuck off, pipsqueak. Hop in, babe. I'm looking for a good time, but I ain't got all night.
She gets in the car. She gets in the car
That speeds off.
Hold on, yeah, I know. It's working on me. She gets in the car that speeds off. The customer is left there standing with his mouth agape. Cut to interior Kincaid's car, night. Kincaid is driving like a maniac.
I like to drive fast like this. It gets the blood pumping.
The prostitute seems unimpressed. She's a beautiful woman in her late 20s or so. Her name is Eve. Yeah? You need the blood to get pumping to be with me?
Look, I ain't no fag or nothing,
No one said you were.
but the implications.
Look, baby. Get it up or not, it's money in my pocket.
Yeah.
Exterior, just outside town night. The car parks off the beaten path and kind of hidden and out of the way. Once the car is stopped, Kincaid and Eve step out of the car. Where are we going, baby? I don't like being hidden away in the bushes.
Your business is all about tucking away in the bushes.
No, try that
Your
again.
business is all about tucking away in that bush.
Kincaid thinks he has told the greatest joke ever and laughs out loud obnoxiously. He grabs her by the arm and pulls her away from the car. We see her cell phone drop in the door just before Kincaid slams it shut.
Sun's gonna be up soon anyway. Never you mind.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Sun's gonna be up soon anyway. Never you mind.
Cut to exterior, the bushes, night. Kincaid shoves her over to the side and begins to drop his pants.
What's your name?
Does it matter?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Takes a hit.
Wait, my cigarette? What am I hitting?
Whatever the drugs can go.
Okay. So what's your fucking name, bitch?
Eve. Kincaid stands there.
It's not gonna suck itself.
I got bills to pay. Show me some money first.
Look, if you're gonna be a fucking cunt about this, then maybe I've changed my mind on the whole situation.
Eve fears she may lose the sale and goes to him. She puts her hand on his dick. No, don't worry about it. I'm very into this. I just need a little reassurance that you're not gonna stiff me.
Oh, I'm gonna stiff you.
He laughs again. Good one, baby. Show me some green, and we can go ahead and finish up here, however you like.
Sure. I got it. Right here.
Kincaid reaches into his pocket to play the same trick with his badge, but realizes he doesn't have it. It's in the car.
God damn it. Okay.
You don't have any money?
Sure. It's in the car.
Let's go get it. It's getting cold out here anyways.
No, come on. Just fucking suck it. And we can move on.
Oh god, this dialogue's terrible. I need you to hand me some money.
For services rendered, let's just call this a freebie, okay? A get out of jail free card. And let's just go ahead and keep my tab open, okay?
You a cop? What the fuck?
I know, life's a bitch, right? Get over it. Why do you think I become a cop? To get my civic duty, or to do my civic duty. Ha. For all the fucking perks.
You don't pay, I don't play. Kincaid fixes his pants and pushes Eve over onto the ground.
You're a real fucking bitch, you know that?
Kincaid takes off, and as Eve gets herself back up and over to the car, he's already driving away down the road. Son of a bitch! The car stops and reverses back to her. You fucking asshole! Kincaid rolls down the window. What about me, you fucking asshole? Fuck you. You fucking cops are all the same. He threatens to drive away. Just wait! He stops to listen. What is that? Just a couples, please? I'll do whatever. Just a couples. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Sorry. I don't know what that is.
Wait a couple seconds, maybe?
I mean, maybe.
Wait.
I don't know. I'll do whatever it is you want. I'll just circle this to fix it.
I want you to fuck off. Town's not that far. Just head that way.
Points.
Maybe I'll catch you on the way back.
He speeds away. Fuck me. She throws her hands up in a fit and stomps off in one direction, but stops and turns to go the other way after a few steps, realizing she is heading in the wrong direction. She gets even more frustrated and has another little tantrum. Before walking back the way she came from, she reaches into her pocket or purse and realizes her phone is gone. God damn it. No! Cut 2, interior Kincaid's car, night. As Kincaid drives off away from the woman, he turns his signal on as if to make a U-turn and head back to Eve when a car comes speeding past him.
Holy shit. And I thought I wasn't gonna get, bust any heads tonight.
Kincaid turns on his interior police lights and catches up to the speeding car. He signals for it to pull over. The car stops on a dime. Kincaid nearly crashes into him.
Jesus Christ.
Kincaid removes his gun and his badge, looks to make sure the badge is nice and shiny. He steps out of the car. Cut 2, exterior road, night. Kincaid, having nearly hit this car, and with drugs running through his system, has his adrenaline levels through the roof. Pumped up and agitated, now he aggressively walks up to the car window and gives a few overly firm taps on the glass with his badge. The window rolls down, but we don't see the driver.
License and registration. You know how fast you were going?
There isn't an answer. Kincaid can't see the driver still, so he begins to edge closer to get a better look when the driver pops his head forward. A very handsome, charming young man. His charm and demeanor seem supernatural.
The speed limit?
The speed limit, huh? Where's the fucking documents I asked for? Yeah, you look like you were going a hell of a lot faster than that to me.
Maybe a mile over. Hell, maybe a mile under even. Were you clocking me?
Of course I was. And driving erratically like that, you damn near smashed into me. What are you driving away from so fast? Why didn't you immediately pull over when I turned my lights on? Maybe you got something in there you're trying to hide, huh?
We see Kincaid palm the baggie of meth. It's you, Sam?
Maybe I should take a closer look. Or maybe I should take a closer look at what you got inside.
What are you talking about? I pulled right over.
Kincaid begins to inch away and eyeball the car.
I really wish you wouldn't.
There's a probable cause.
Look, I'm on my way home with dinner for my brother, sir. If you please, my brother can't really sleep on an empty stomach. he starts feeling ill.
Fuck your brother.
Fair enough. I'll take the ticket if need be. Whatever it is you need. Can we just hurry this up, please?
Who says you're getting a speeding ticket? Maybe you got drugs on you, a gun, a dead body. How the fuck am I supposed to know?
Maybe. I don't know. Fuck. You may even find some weapons of mass destruction.
You giving me lip? I don't like your aggression. I don't like your aggressive tone, boy.
Kincaid reaches to his waist and unclips his holster and places his hand on the grip of his gun, showing he is prepared to take action.
No, sir. What can I do to cooperate?
Pop the trunk. Let's take a look.
Handsome opens his door a crack and Kincaid gets tense and raises his gun.
What the fuck are you doing? I didn't say you could get out of the car. Put your fucking hands on the steering wheel. Now.
With all due respect, sir, I can't pop the trunk from here. I have to unlock it with my key.
Just hand me the key and I'll do it.
There's a little more to it than that.
Just give me the fucking keys and stay right here, where you are. Right.
No, that's fine. No, if it's natural for you to say right here, I can change that up. Sorry, hold on. Let me write this. Handsome hands over his keys, and Kincaid makes his way to the back of the car and begins to fiddle with them to no avail. By now, Handsome has stepped out of the car and is smoothly walking back to the trunk.
I told you. Should have just given me the ticket.
While fiddling with the trunk, it pops open. Kincaid peers in and only gets a glimpse.
Man.
What the fuck is this?
Can you give me some Kleenex?
Why don't you just grab the box? Handsome hands over his keys. Handsome now right up on Kincaid, slams down the trunk, and then grabs him by the back of the head and smashes his face into the trunk. Brushes himself off, smooths his hair, and then opens the trunk like Fonzie turns on the jukebox. He then picks up Kincaid and shoves him into the trunk.
Fucking cops.
Walks over to Kincaid's car and pushes it off the road and out of sight. Returning to his own car, he gets in and drives towards Kincaid's car, pushing it further out of the way as the morning sun begins to rise. Credits, blah, blah, blah. Cut to, blah, blah, blah. Exterior apartment complex day. Same car as before, only now a young woman is standing outside in the parking lot hitting the horn. This is Denise, laying on the horn.
Come on!
She gets into the car and puts her belt on. A young girl comes out of the house. She wears a hoodie and backpack. She hops into the back seat. This is Jamie. Cut to, interior Denise's car, day.
It's about damn time.
Just chill out, okay? It's not like we're in some kind of big hurry.
What took you so long in there anyway?
I needed my thing.
Your what?
Jamie holds up her bracelet.
Oh, your what?
No.
I know. I was changing that way.
Oh,
I
you
said
know,
that,
okay.
sorry.
This is the wrong. I knew it was right here. This is the wrong York. All right, go ahead.
My thing.
Oh.
She puts on her earbuds and hood and disappears into her own world. In her hand, she fiddles with her bracelet. Denise looks at her in the rearview mirror and rolls her eyes. She pulls out her cell phone and dials a number.
See, you're gonna be on the phone for the next hour and you gotta put me on blast.
Shut up.
Let me drive there.
No.
Whatever.
Cut to interior Faith's car day. A cell phone begins to ring on the dash. It vibrates off and falls out of frame. There's an audible sound as it hits someone's head. A woman's head pops into frame. This is Faith.
What the hell?
She picks up the phone and answers it.
Hello? Denise? You hit me on the head, bitch.
Cut to interior Denise's car.
Yeah, well, if you would stop blowing dudes in the back of cars at your friends' weddings, then that wouldn't happen.
Just keep going.
Shut up. I'm in the front seat.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Yeah, well, listen, we're headed off to my grandma's place for the week. You want to come with?
Shit, yeah.
You're not busy or anything. You don't have to stay the whole week if you don't want to. It's just the weekend, whatever you want.
Fuck that. I need a vacation and I ain't doing shit.
At this moment, there is some grand celebrating going on in the background as the wedding party comes running out of the chapel.
What is all that commotion?
She hears loud shouts of congratulations.
Oh my god, are you at a wedding? Aren't Hank and Mary supposed to be getting married this weekend? You slut.
What? No. I think that's next weekend, but we shouldn't be focused on that. We should be focused on this awesome week out. Are any guys coming? Is Scott coming with you? Your grandmother is letting this be a co-ed thing?
No, well, yes, Scott is going. And... and he's gonna be bringing Trevor with. I thought it was Steve.
Oh man, maybe that was my original.
His name was gonna be Scott.
Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe it just auto-corrected or something.
Yeah.
I know Steve's going, who the fuck is Scott?
Yeah, I was like, who's
Oh,
Scott?
well, yeah. Steve is going, and he's gonna be bringing Trevor with, but they're gonna get themselves a room a little ways up in the city. But my grandma's cool about all that stuff anyway. I mean, we're adults, and she's led her wild life.
She's like her wildlife. She understands.
Listen, I gotta go. I'll meet you at your place in say an hour.
Yeah, sounds great.
Faith hangs up, and we now see that there is a dude in the car with her, the same customer from the previous night, and that she is in a dress and he is in a tux.
Dude, zip up and get the fuck out of here. I'm blowing town for the weekend.
Faith thinks on what she just said.
Scratch that. I'm getting out of town for the week, and you're getting the hell out of my car. Tell Hank and Mary I said congrats.
Adding words now? No, it's fine. The customer is pushed out of the car, and he gets up and
What's
pulls his
that?
pants on. What's that?
What's she had?
60 at the bottom.
Oh no, I was just saying what she had. Like it's
Oh no, she's out in the car outside of like the wedding. Like there's a wedding going on, and she's blowing dudes in the car at weddings. Customer's pushed out of the car, and he gets up and pulls his pants on and zips up as Faith zooms away. The wedding party in the background is staring at the customer as he fixes himself. Exterior Steve's house. Day. In the driveway of Steve's house, a pickup truck is parked and the tailgate is down. Trevor, a young man, is standing there chugging beers while Steve is loading bags into the back. Can't you wear one of these people's glasses?
Oh, I
No, it
was just
doesn't work
highlighting
that
shit.
way.
You never know. Someone might have bad eyes like his.
I have terrible eyes. Probably worse.
This is gonna be awesome, bro.
Oh, that's what you said she's adding shit. Okay.
Like where's she at? Like
Oh, where? Because I said get the hell out of the car.
Yeah, it sounded fine.
Yeah, Steve will be played by Jesse, so if you're playing Steve, you gotta talk like this. Yeah, man.
Oh,
Is that how he talks?
no.
Kinda. He's like, he talks all kinds of different ways.
That's
And then he
just his
sings.
impersonation of him.
Okay, all right. He's got to be like a lead hero man guy. All right, all right. Go ahead, say your line again.
This is gonna be awesome, bro.
Yeah, I know. You could help me out.
You got this.
Chugs another beer and belches. You don't always have to be a walking, talking college cliche.
What's that?
Never mind.
So what's the plan?
We go check into our room, meet the girls downtown, fuck off for a few hours, and back to Denise's Graham's place for dinner. Just chill there.
You think I could have the room to myself for the night?
Dude,
Dude.
come on, man.
Just for the night.
You don't even know anyone. You don't have a girl. I should be asking you if I can have the place for the night.
Perfect. Let's get a schedule going. I can take evens and you take the odds. Today is the even, so I get tonight. Plus, I can get someone real quick. We'll probably even pass by one hitchhiking.
I ain't picking up no hitchhikers, dude.
Shit, I'll pick her up.
You know what I mean.
Okay, fine. Well, who's all coming? Who's all coming? Any chicks? Okay, sorry. Who's all coming? Any chicks I want to bang?
Denise and her sister will be going.
And
I think Faith may tag along for a few days.
oh, perfect, dude. Faith, she's a total slut.
Come on, man.
How many times are you gonna come on me, man?
Come on, man, me.
Come on, me.
Every time you open your mouth and something stupid comes out. Denise pulls up.
Which is every
You
time.
should have him say that, honestly. I mean,
How many
Come on,
times
me,
are
man.
you-
Yeah.
Come on, man.
and
Come
fix
on,
it.
man.
Like,
me.
well, I mean, you know what?
Come on, me, man.
Thank you. Trevor opens his mouth.
Dumb.
Denny, tell me, is Faith coming or not?
Not with you, from what I've heard.
That's a low blow.
Girls talk. Faith isn't into you.
Denise has started to help Steve put the sleeping bags into the back of the truck, as well as some camping equipment. Jamie gets out of the car.
What is that?
That's the camping stuff.
Denise, what the hell?
Don't start. I told you we might go camping for a few days.
Might being the key word, not into it.
Fine, you can stay with Graham or Trevor.
Nah, I'm going camping, hunting, fishing, drinking. I'm all about it. I don't need the little squirt fucking up my game.
That's fine. I'll stay with Graham then.
Steve, no, this is good. Steve loads up the rifle.
Is that the only one you're bringing?
It's a hunting rifle.
What about the handgun?
Come on, dude.
Please.
Fine, go get it. Trevor runs into the house.
What was all that about?
Trevor wants to play with my new gun.
He wants to play cops and robbers or something?
He's such a child.
Jimmy dips back into the car. What's going on here?
She's miffed I won't let her drive there. Also, I think her enemy has arrived.
Anime.
Aunt Flo.
Family Feud?
Don't be dense.
I'm lost. Trevor has made it back with a locked steel box. He puts it up front under the seat.
What? Is she on her period?
Oh, I get it.
Stupid. Hey, look. You good here? You got everything?
Steve does a quick look around. Yeah, I think so.
We need more beer.
Apparently we need more beer.
Okay, you got the snacks then?
Sure. I'll pick them up with a beer.
Jerky.
And some jerky too.
Don't forget the Cheetos and whatever else you guys want. I'm gonna go pick up Faith.
Trevor winks, makes a clicking noise with his tongue, and points at Denise.
Thanks.
Not for you, Trevor.
We'll see about that.
Trevor gets into the truck.
I'll meet you there. I'll meet you at the parking lot of the store, the one just outside of town.
Alright, see you in a few. Steve and Denise kiss and hug, and she drives off. Steve puts the last few things into the truck, closes the back, and hops into the driver's seat. You be a good boy. I don't need no drama on this trip.
I'm cool.
You better be. They drive away. Cut 2, interior Faith's house day. Faith is throwing things from her closet and dressers into an open luggage case. Denise wanders in with Jamie in tow. Hood up and earbuds in. Phone in hand, she sits off to the side.
Faith?
Faith comes out of the closet and is startled. She drops all of her clothes. Denise also screams, startled at Faith's reaction. Jamie just shakes her head. Denise and Faith laugh as they both pick up the clothes and pack them up.
It doesn't take that long to pack up.
With her, it does.
With me, it does. If I just grab some stuff without looking, then I can get this done much faster.
But what if you don't grab some essential clothing?
It's all essential. I see you have the little one with you,
Yeah, well, we're gonna visit Graham. Why wouldn't I bring her?
so we can let loose without a tag along.
Why does everyone have to be such dicks to me?
It's cool. She doesn't even want to hang out with us. Trust me, I've asked her. She's in some weird hibernation type mood. Plus, I won't let her drive.
You trying to get your license?
Trying. I need my driving hours, but Denise won't ever take me driving.
I just want to get to Graham's. Get unpacked, unwind, then we'll go driving every day. I promise.
I can take her.
Please.
Faith grabs some basic stuff off her dresser, throws it into the luggage, shuts it, sits on it, and zips it up, grabs it, and stands.
Let's go.
Cut 2, exterior parking lot day. Trevor is standing by the truck, watching cars go by, waiting for Denise to show up. Steve comes out of the store with a ton of groceries in tow. I thought you were Mr. Smooth Guy gonna get yourself a chick before we skip town.
This place is tapped, bro. Ain't happening.
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 Yeah.
Go ahead. Say that again.
Oh. This place is tapped, bro. Ain't happening.
Happening.
Uh,
No, it's fine. Happening.
happening.
No, it's next to you. Your line's next.
It's right there.
Yeah, that's my new thing. I created a new word. Happening.
It's not a new word. That's just being lazy.
It's new to me, bro. And obviously new to you. Just fucking go with it. Oh, shit. Look there.
Trevor stops and points at a woman. Eve. That's a prostitute.
No, it's not. That's a hot chick. Watch.
Trevor walks over to a woman walking on the sidewalk. Denise has just driven up beside the truck. Faith.
Oh, what's up, Steve?
Hey, Faith. How's it going?
Good. Is that Trevor? Where's he headed?
I think he's found a date.
I didn't know he had that kind of money.
Steve laughs and shakes his head.
What's the holdup? Can we go already?
No attitude change in this one, huh?
Afraid not.
Trevor heads back over with Eve.
Guys, this is Sparkles.
That's not your real name.
It's not, and I told him it wasn't, but he insisted.
It would have been so much more fun if you had just went with it. Plus, she's not a hooker.
Not technically.
Anyway, she needs a ride to exactly where we're going.
Steve pulls him aside. Come on, man.
There you go. with that. Oh, there you go with that shit again.
Does he have his same script? Because didn't we cross this off?
Mine
Yeah.
has a double again. That's why I had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are not taking a hooker with us on this trip.
He-
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. We are not taking a hooker with us on this trip. I can hear you, and I am not a hooker.
See, I'll vouch for it. You got Denise, and like you said, faith is off limits. So why waste this when it can be put to good use?
Waste what?
The talents that are me, myself, and I.
Back at the car.
What's your name?
Eve.
Faith.
Denise.
And
That's Jamie. Don't mind her. Look, you're not really.
a hooker? No. But, well, look. You said you guys were headed south towards,
Yeah, we are.
Well, I was with this guy, and he has something on mine. Last time I saw him, he went that way. I haven't seen him since. I'd really like to get there and look for him. You can just drop me off. I have friends out there. I just need the ride. Jamie pops her head, Jamie pops out her earbuds and perks up to talk.
You're not some crazy person, are you? Like a fucking psycho? You're not gonna rob us, or you're not gonna rob us or some shit because Steve has a gun and he's not afraid to use it on some crazy fucking bitches.
Their jaws drop. No.
She seems cool.
Pops the earbuds back in.
Yeah, no problem.
Is this like your ex or something?
He stiffed me some money. I'd like to get it back. My phone as well. I'm hoping we see his car.
Not likely.
We're not helping you conduct any kind of illegal activities, are we?
I assure you, no.
How come you're dressed like a hooker?
I have no good answer for that.
Hop in.
Steve and Trevor have made their way back.
Nope, she's coming with us. She's my date for the week.
The women just roll their eyes. It's fine.
You sure? She'll have more elbow room. She'll have more elbow room with us.
It's cool. I can keep an eye out.
What? You got some crazy ex after you?
Did you even talk to her, dude? What were you saying over there?
All about me, baby.
Come on, let's go before the sun goes down. Anyone have some sneakers I can borrow?
Faith brought a ton of shoes.
Yeah, no problem.
Cut to interior Denise's car, sundown. Denise is driving, Faith is in the passenger seat, and Jamie is just in the back seat of the car on her phone with her earbuds on and her hood up.
Can I get the charging cord?
Yeah, it's in the glove box.
Faith grabs the cord out of the box, hands it to Jamie. We see that her phone is in the single digits for battery life. She plugs the phone in and then appears to try and go to sleep.
You jealous?
About what?
That chick.
What's to be jealous about?
You have had the hots with Trevor for as long as I can remember.
Yeah, but his idea of being with someone goes no further than the end of his dick.
Yeah, and your idea of the same thing goes no further than the deepest of deep recesses of your vagina.
Yeah, so what? I'm looking for love.
No time for love, Dr. Jones.
Don't start quoting at me.
It's true though, you're a fast girl looking for a fast time.
Yeah, well, having your heart broken does that to you too. Now I just want my pussy broken.
The mouth on you.
The mouth you put on me.
The girls laugh out loud at this and realize how loud they are seeing that Jamie has fallen. The girls laugh out loud at this
Ha ha ha.
and then realize how loud they are seeing that Jamie has fallen asleep. She seems undisturbed but shifts to a more comfortable position, pulling the charging cord out, and the phone plays on and the battery percentage begins to click down. Cut to interior Steve's truck, sundown. Steve is driving, Trevor is passenger, and Eve is sitting in the back looking out the windows intently.
So, babe, tell me, are we in Cape Fear mode?
No, nothing like that. Trevor looks over at Steve, nudges him a little, wipes fake sweat off his head and winks at him, and then pantomimes a blowjob. More like Bad Lieutenant.
Oh, shit. Is your boyfriend a cop?
Not my boyfriend, guy.
So you got this place to stay in town because...
No, I'm good. Just keep your eyes out for a blue Chevy.
How do you know he hasn't... Oh, that's Steve, sorry.
I didn't know he hasn't passed by already. Because he ditched me on the side of the road and took off going this way. I started walking back in town and he never drove by. That's when I saw you guys. That's quite a long time to be driving. Why didn't you just call somebody? Because I either dropped my phone in his car, or when we got out, I looked around, or when we got out. I looked around and couldn't find it, so I started walking. Why didn't you just call somebody when you hit the town? This guy's full of questions. You a cop? What? Easy, kid. I didn't have the time to dick around. All my numbers are in that phone, and I don't have them committed to memory. You guys were headed that way, and I'm just hoping to cut them off at the neck.
What?
It's just a saying, dude. No need to piss yourself.
Well, look, we're gonna be in town for a while. Got our own room. We can go out, right?
You can't afford me.
I thought you weren't.
I'm not. Cool your jets, Turbo. Trevor leans over to Steve.
I thought this chick was a fucking hooker.
She kind of looks like a hooker to me.
She seems to be pushing the I'm not a hooker angle pretty hard, but look how she's dressed.
I'm off duty, boys. Come on, man. I'm right here.
Don't you pull that shit with me, too.
I'm not interested, guy. Trevor's deflated, his cell phone rings.
Hey, what's up? Yeah? Okay. Fine. Like,
Yeah, he hangs up. Who was that?
Faith, she says they see a gas station coming up, thinks it's a good idea to get to gas up before continuing on.
Cool beans. Hold on.
I can't wait to hear Jesse say cool beans. Cool beans.
Exterior gas station, sundown night. Denise's car is sitting at a pump. Steve pulls in his truck at a pump next to hers. As they pull in, they can see Denise and Jamie are in a heated argument, and Faith is trying to be referee. Jamie takes off running behind the gas station into the woods. The truck crew begin to get out. Denise takes off running after Jamie.
Jamie! Jamie, come back!
What the fuck is going on?
Faith, what's going on?
Jamie just fucking took off into the woods. We need to go get her.
Okay, we absolutely can. Trevor, let's just move the car so they're not in anyone's way. Just bring them around back.
Faith, what happened?
Jamie got all shitty about something and Denise was trying to joke around with her. But Jamie wasn't in the joking mood. You know, put two sisters together, hilarity ensues.
Trevor gets into the truck and drives it behind the gas station toward the woods. Faith does the same with the car. Cut 2. Exterior forest entrance, sundown night. Denise is looking into the forest, not being able to see anything. Steve is caught up to her. They start talking just as the trucks come around the corner. He holds her tight. Cut 2. Exterior forest entrance, sundown night. Trevor and Eve get out of the truck and Faith gets out of the car. Denise and Steve have caught up to them. Trevor, grab the flashlight. Where is it? I'll help.
No, it's fine. This is my fault. I'll go find my sister.
You can use all the help you can get. These woods can be pretty treacherous. Sun is going down, and you need to find her fast. Does she have a cell phone?
Yes, but it's dead. That's how. Can I say yeah instead of yes?
Sure.
Yeah, but it's dead. That's how all this started, amongst other things.
Well, we'll figure that out later. For now, we gotta get in there before she gets too far.
Have you done this before?
Plenty of times.
Are you some kind of weekend warrior? We all figured you were some kind of hooker.
Eve rummages around and finds the flashlight. Only on the weekends. She heads off into the woods.
Oh, this is my turn now.
Yeah.
I just got half a shaft. Weekend warrior indeed. My weekend has just begun.
Babe, let's go. Steve and Denise follow Eve into the dense forest as the sun begins to fall, covering everyone in darkness. You hear them yelling out, Jamie, and then that begins to fade. Trevor and Faith are now left at the vehicles.
Yeah, I still got that half shaft.
Get the fuck out of here.
Faith goes to the car and turns the radio on.
So what happened back there?
We were just bullshitting in the car when we saw the gas situation. We
Station.
the gas station. We pulled in and woke up Jamie, who had passed out. I guess her phone died. I saw her plug it in. I don't know what happened, but she freaked out and started yelling at Denise. Accused her of unplugging it, yada yada, teenage mood swings. And then she took off.
Jesus.
We were all there once.
So, you seen it?
Not at the moment.
Funny thing, me either.
That's not so funny. Kind of sad, really.
Denise's phone begins to ring.
Oh shit, Denise doesn't have her phone. How are we
Is this
supposed
Dakota? Hold on.
Yeah.
What's up,
I don't know yet.
Hi, Mama. Hi, pretty girl. She's so warm.
Yes, he did.
Damn, dude.
There you go.
There you go.
There's pizza and sodas in the fridge. Beer in the thing.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
I'll get that.
Beer, dude. Fucking dog hair.
Look, Dakota, you can read for Steve now.
All right. Did Steve not read, or is Steve not here?
Steve's
Wait,
not
who's-
here.
Okay.
Who's Dakota gonna be?
Dakota's gonna be
Steve's-
ugly.
Oh.
Steve went
Oh,
hard.
I'm your wife.
Yeah, no, I'm already in
It's already your
Character.
character.
You can't tell.
Tastes
So we're on
good.
36.
Alright.
We are looking at Denise's phone begins to read. Go ahead and say your line again.
Oh
Ashley.
shit, Denise doesn't have her phone. How are we supposed to get a hold of them?
That's Trevor right here.
Sorry. Who is it?
Their grandmother? What should I do?
Answer it.
What should I tell her?
Tell her that we're on the way.
Hello? Hey, no, this is Faith. We're just, gassing up at the moment. The girls went inside to use the bathroom. We'll be back on our way pretty soon. Okay. See you then. Bye.
Trevor's
Ooh.
kind of fidgeting around.
Shall I
My
speak?
bad. I was entertained with Reed.
Smooth.
Are you lost?
Oh, got it. Eat a dick.
Well, let me call Steve.
Trevor begins to call Steve. Something lights up in the truck. They look over and see Steve's phone mounted.
Trevor.
Shit, we're using it.
Yeah. Shit, we're using it for the GPS.
Yeah, us too. What about Wonder Woman? She got a phone?
Nah, that's what she's trying to get back. We'll just wait here. They'll be back soon. No worries.
Yeah, I hope not.
Besides, I got my secret weapon. Should anyone come by and hassle us.
Keep your pants on, bucko. No one's afraid of that little monster.
Hey!
Interior forest night. The sun is now completely blocked by the trees. If it's not completely set yet, it might as well be for how dark it has now gotten. Steve and Denise are side by side, yelling into the woods. They are looking around frantically. The flashlight going this way and that way.
So, Steve?
Jamie!
Jamie, come out! Fuck! What are we gonna do?
She's probably just up a tree. She'll come down, or we'll find her curled up somewhere.
There's no this probably be shit that everyone.
That's kind of weird. It's kind of awkward.
None of this probably be.
She's probably just up a. Oh, fuck. Okay.
You're
There's
Denise.
Probably just up a tree. Why does it say B? There's no this probably shit. So
Oh.
just cut the B out.
Okay, there is no this probably shit. That
None of this?
there is none of this.
There is. What the fuck? There is no this. None of this. None of
Yeah,
this.
see,
There's
there's
no
no-
probably.
There is no probably shit. No,
Just
no,
take
no,
B
There's none of
and
this
this.
probably
No, no, I
shit
like
that
the
everyone
this.
else
Yeah,
is
let's
always
go
Yeah,
with
saying.
none
there you
of.
go.
None of.
There's none of this probably shit that everyone else is always saying.
Well, look, at least she's not lost in the city somewhere. There's no one out here, no killers, or. Oh, wait. Or anything. The worst we have to worry about is getting lost. It's summer now, so she won't freeze. Maybe some coyotes, but they're scared of us most.
They're more scared.
Oh, they're more scared of us than we should be of them. They're fucking bottom feeders.
None of this is helping.
Should we split up?
I'd rather not.
Yeah. No, I'm with you there.
What happened to that chick? For all we know, she's fucking crazy and a killer. That city killer you were just talking about.
I don't know. I don't think so. She seemed fine to me, but we really don't know anything about her.
Maybe she's that city killer.
There is no city killer.
Let's catch up with her.
Exterior forest night. Eva's running around as much as possible, checking up trees, under the brush of anything she passes. She starts running back and forth. Jamie, come on out, please. The woods are no place for anyone alone at night. Eve flashes her light one way, and then something catches her attention. She rushes towards it, and as she gets close enough, she trips over something. It goes tumbling. In frustration, she slams her fists. Steve and Denise see this and come running up to her. Steve?
Oh, Steve.
You okay?
No, that says Eve
No, above that.
above that.
Steve, you okay?
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, it's a goddamn fucking log or something. Steve flashes his beam over what she tripped on. It's a mangled animal. Okay, look at that.
What the fuck is this? Or what the fuck did this?
Coyote, probably.
A fucking coyote a fucking coyote destroyed that fucking thing. A fucking coyote, Steve.
Am I missing the joke?
Yeah, I said there was nothing to worry about. Maybe a coyote.
A coyote that is more scared of us than we are of it.
That's true enough, but they're nasty little fuckers, like those hyenas in The Lion King. Steve gets in closer to the animal.
I don't know. This thing looks like it went through a wood chipper.
Steve Buscemi. Fargo?
Yeah, we just did a Coen Brothers marathon, so it's topical.
Don't mess around with those coyotes. They're fierce. We should have some pits with us.
What the fuck are we gonna, or where the fuck are we gonna find some pits?
I have some, but I need my phone so I can call someone to get them here.
Well, look. You didn't see that car, and there have to have been cars that have gone by now. You've probably missed your guy. Let me just give you a ride to your place. No worries.
Thanks, but let's find your sister, and I won't abandon you with that.
Really, it's not your problem to worry about. Sorry you got dragged into our little family squabble.
It's cool. I can deal with my things soon enough. I was just trying to cut some corners by going with you guys. Let's find your sister, and then we can worry about getting me home.
Thanks, I really appreciate it.
It's kind of my job.
What does that mean? You some kind of big game hunter?
God, I wish. Once we get this all over with, we'll talk. For now, we got plenty of ground to cover. Either of you have a phone. Denise and Steve both check their pockets.
I left it in the car.
Well, shit. Eve stands and looks around. Everything looks the same at this point. I sure hope we can find our way back. I saw something up here before I tripped. Eve takes the flashlight and proceeds cautiously. As she gets closer, there is a reflection coming back. Steve and Denise follow her with a safe distance between. Eve reaches into the brush and finds what looks like a wallet. We see that it's Kincaid's from earlier. His badge and identification. Dakota?
What the fuck?
Back one page.
Is that a wallet?
Yeah, this is the guy I'm looking for. The guy with my phone.
Look how shiny it is.
Yeah, this guy sure did love his fucking badge.
That's weird. Is he out here in the woods?
Maybe. Come on. They all step over the corpse of the animal that appears to be missing its head. Cut to exterior woods night. There are some eating sounds. Up in a tree, there appears to be a figure gnawing at the head of the dead animal. Who the person is, we cannot see just yet. There are some rustling sounds below. The figure stops immediately what he is doing, like a cat would when threatened. Sudden jerkiness, statue-like stillness. His head still down and fully immersed in his meal, but still and quiet. The sound continues below. His glowing eyes open. He sniffs the air. He drops his meal that we watch fall to the forest ground with a sickening splat. Jamie, lost in the woods, comes running past the tree. She continues running on through past the trees and deeper into the forest. The man from above drops down onto the leaves without a sound. We see his feet and watch him as he stalks towards his brand new prey. Jamie continues to run on through the forest, looking every which way. She hits a log and trips and falls. Behind her, we see her stalker slowly moving in with ghostly levitation, as if he's not even walking, but floating. He disappears into the black as she herself has stopped moving and is coming to grips with her own actions. Jamie sits there and sobs.
What the fuck?
She pounds the ground a little. She stands up and brushes herself off. Her stalker appears as before out of nowhere, moving ever closer, just as slow, just as smooth. There is a loud gunshot. The stalker disappears out of sight. Jamie runs off deep into the woods. The stalker has lost Jamie, but now has a new target wherever the sound of the gun came from. He looks off into the distance. What we see is a very minimal amount of light coming from the car headlights. But from his POV, the light signature is much greater. He moves off into the direction. Off into that direction. We see him stand and look. He is shrouded by an arch of tree branches. This is ugly. Exterior woods night. Steve, Denise, and Eve have stopped dead in their tracks. Gunfire.
Yeah, that's probably just Trevor firing off the gun he wanted me to bring. It's nothing.
We don't know that.
She's right.
So what do you want to do?
You go back and check it out.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine. Even I will be okay.
Okay.
Kisses her.
I love you.
I know.
Steve runs off back towards the cars. Eve and Denise keep going deeper into the woods. Was that Star Wars?
Empire. Sorry. Pop culture junkie.
Yeah, I guess.
Jamie! Is there some better plan of attack for this? I feel like yelling Jamie out loud isn't going to garner the results from her. Over here, I feel like we're just wasting our breath.
Outside, splitting up to cover more ground, but I wouldn't suggest it now. Unfortunately, yelling is our best bet. All we can do now is hope she has stopped running. Now we're just hoping she hears us and says just that. Over here.
I can't believe she fucking did this. What a fucking pain in my ass. I try to be a good big sister, but she just has to keep fucking pushing back on everything.
Don't sweat it.
It's not hard to.
It's hard not to.
Oh, it's hard not to.
She'll appreciate it one day.
Sure, when it doesn't fucking matter. I want to have fun and spend time with her now while we're young and can do shit like this. Later on, there just won't be time.
You never know.
I see it happening. Me and Steve will get married, have kids. Even before then, there's school, there's work, no fucking time. And then she'll have school and work and her own family. We'll all live all over the world and never have the time or money just to fly off here or fly off there. I want her now because there may not be later.
Relax. Today is today, not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow yet, but tomorrow soon. Sometimes even too soon.
You got a clock ticking no one else knows about?
Maybe.
As Eve turns to walk ahead, Denise puts her hand on her stomach. Cut 2, exterior forest entrance night. Trevor stands with the handgun pointed up under his head.
Do it, motherfucker! Do it! I ain't no bitch! I ain't afraid of you! Pull the trigger, motherfucker!
Camera pulls out and we see it's just Trevor by himself. He moves to be someone else.
Easy, man. Just let him go. We can talk about this. There is no talking. I'm a desperate man!
Just behind him is Faith. He grabs her and holds her close.
Stop!
I'll blow your goddamn brains out!
He shoves Faith to the side, does a somersault, and comes up all dramatic.
Ha! Eat lead!
Then he fake shoots the gun.
You're so gay.
You can say things like that
You can't.
You can't say things like that anymore.
Excuse me? You know what I mean? Like lame.
Just say lame.
Take your social justice warrior bullshit and sell it to someone who's buying, because I ain't.
Faith walks back to the car and begins to fiddle with things. Trevor makes his way back over to her.
Do you want to take a couple shots?
I don't feel like getting drunk right now. As soon as we get to Denise's grandma's place, then I'm gonna pound some beers like it's nobody's business.
Oh. I meant,
He holds out the gun.
you know.
Trevor makes a gun clicking sound.
Dare I? Dare I? It's gonna blow your little man pea brain to have a woman do something so masculine.
I like it when chicks get into the same shit as me.
Okay, fine, let me see.
Faith gets out of the car and moves over to Trevor. He tries to hand her the gun, but she just puts her hands over his and puts herself into a position to where it looks almost as if he has his arms around her in a spooning type position.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, we can do this.
Okay, now what?
Faith is faced away away from the cars towards the forest.
Just shoot at that stump over there.
Trevor lets go to give her some space. While she isn't looking, he adjusts himself. Faith raises her arm with the gun to aim and shoot, but the gun goes off randomly. At this point, we see that everyone reacts to the sound at the same time, and we'll jump back to each person to see what they end up doing.
Whoa, shit!
Careful. Make sure you aim that thing before shooting it.
That thing has a hair trigger. Maybe I shouldn't be handling this.
Faith hands the gun back to Trevor. Exterior, cut 2. Exterior woods night. Steve is getting closer to the edge of the forest where the cars are when he hears the gun go off again. He stops suddenly, realizing he may be walking into gunfire in his direction.
Come on, guys, what the fuck?
He waits a moment and then trots on ahead, but low to the ground. Cut 2, exterior forest entrance night. Faith is holding her hand up and looking at it, shaking. Shooting the gun has upped her adrenaline factor, and she doesn't want Trevor to see that. Back at the car, she watches him put the gun back into its box, and he sets it on the bumper of the truck. She gets into the car's passenger side.
Grab us some beer.
Oh shit, party time.
He grabs some beers out of the cooler in the back and gets into the driver's side of the car. He opens up the beers and cheers with Faith.
Thanks. Needed something to take the edge off.
You edgy?
What? Me? No. I just hope they find Jamie already and get back here.
She goes to set her beer down and almost knocks it over. Trevor sees this coming and reaches out to steady her hand. They have now stopped and are staring at each other.
Oh. Hey.
He cracks an awkward half smile.
Hey.
Exterior forest entrance night. Steve has reached the edge of the woods from his side. He can see the headlights up ahead, but can't quite see into the car from the glare. He holds up his arm and starts waving at them.
Hey, Trevor, Faith, yo!
His trot has turned into a walk. He's looking around, making sure there are no guns pointed in his direction. He keeps waving as he moves in closer. Ugly's hand comes falling on his shoulder. Cut 2, interior Denise's car night. We see Steve amongst the trees getting closer. What?
Oh, she just almost bashed her head on the fucking table.
We see Steve amongst the trees getting closer as Trevor and Faith stare at each other and then collapse into each other in a lover's embrace, kissing. They disappear below the seats just as Steve is jerked away into the darkness. Trevor lifts his head into the shot.
Did you hear something?
No.
She pulls him back below view. Ugly peeks his head out from behind the tree and gives a quick look around and pops it back. Cut 2, exterior forest entrance night. Ugly kills Steve. So this this is very minimal here because I figure we can play around with what we can do. You got that?
Sure.
Rip his head in two, maybe, hopefully. Like, that would be great if we can do that. I think we can do that. You can do that. Exterior woods night. Jamie clutches her knees close to her body as she sits. Huddled against a large rock enclosure, she is obviously scared now and lost. The sound of the gunshot jolts her upright, and she keeps on running through the forest in one direction. She is beginning to freak out. Dolly zone. The woods are starting to come alive and come after her. She runs as fast as she can, her eyes clenched shut. Not looking where she is running, she runs right into the parked car. She stops and grabs her knee shin where she hurts herself the most. She opens her eyes and sees that the car she ran into is kind of hidden and out of the way. This is Kincaid's car from the beginning of the movie. Jamie steps back, not sure what to do. She looks at it. She looks it over and sees that no one is around, and she begins to inspect the car. She tries the passenger door. It opens, and out falls Eve's cell phone. Jamie picks it up and pockets it. Jamie gets into the car and looks around for a set of keys and finds none. But she does find a gun in the glove box. She pockets this as well. When she comes up from searching around, she looks straight ahead and sees another hidden car. This is Handsome's car. With the gun close at hand, she slowly walks towards it, and as she gets close enough, she sees that the car has been covered up. She grabs one end of the cover and lifts it off and is shocked at what she finds. Cut 2, exterior woods night. Gunshot. Denise and Eve stop in their tracks once again. What the fuck is going on?
Jesus Christ, I hope that is just Trevor fucking around.
Yeah, well, if he's fucking around and shooting into the woods, what if he shoots your man on his way back there to see what's up?
God damn it, thanks. That's one more thing I need to worry about. Goddamn fucking Trevor being goddamn fucking Trevor. Why doesn't him and Faith just bang instead of bang bang? Why doesn't him and Faith just bang instead of bang bang?
Bang instead of bang bang.
Yeah, whatever.
So no, you're good. I forgot about all of this dialogue. Sorry, I'm sure your friend is smart enough to shoot away from where people might be. Denise pauses.
You wrote me.
Sorry, I'm sure your friend is smart enough to shoot away from where people might be.
Oh, does mine just say me?
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
It's cool. Continue.
Yeah. It says me instead of B.
Oh, you know what? Because I don't know.
You gave me a faulty script.
Well, you're gonna get another
Just
version
kidding.
anyway.
I'm just kidding.
Denise pauses.
Fuck, should we just go back and get them?
Go ahead, you can go back. I'll push on. Don't worry. I've done this plenty of times before in much worse situations.
Have you?
I have. Go ahead. I'll be fine on my own. Go get your friends, head back to that gas station, and call the police. Once they get here, this situation will come to a head real quick.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Denise turns around, starts walking. He pushes on forward past the camera. We watch as Denise stops and looks around and then heads off in a different direction. Eve walks up to the spot where Jamie was hiding moments ago. She looks in, sees nothing, and pushes on forward. Cut 2, forest entrance night. Trevor and Faith are making out. They decide to come up for air. Trevor wipes sweat from his forehead.
Chilly.
Stop? Why, is your pussy swelling?
Oh shit.
Fine, pussy boy.
A rock hits the window. They both look over towards the woods. They see Steve's arm waving.
What the hell is that?
Steve's head pops out from behind the tree.
Hey, Steve! It's Steve!
You're very observant, and Steve's time is immaculate.
Faith fixes herself as Trevor gets out of the car.
Hey, Steve! Did you guys find Jamie? Where's everyone else?
And he looks in at Faith.
This is weird.
I guess.
She chugs her beer.
Where's that tequila?
Steve's arm begins to wave him over to him. I mean, I guess that's right. That's weird.
Trevor.
He wants me to come over. Oh, he wants me to come.
Yeah, no, that's the line. That's how it's got to say. He wants me to come.
He's not the only one.
Should I?
The woman has passed Putty Boy.
She chugs his beer.
I'm gonna go see what he wants.
Whatever floats your boat.
Trevor begins to wander over to the tree that Steve is hiding behind. Faith begins to fix her clothes, zip up, etc., etc. Trevor is slowly making his way over, and Faith isn't paying attention. She steps out of the car.
Steve?
One moment he is there, and the next moment he isn't. Trevor has gotten up to the tree and is looking for his friend.
Steve?
Steve's arm sticks out as if to shake hands. Trevor takes it and discovers that it is severed, as is Steve's head, and in the darkness his ugly face and glowing eyes as if floating there on its own. Faith, having stepped out and bent over to maybe tie her shoes or pull up her pants or some such, has now stood upright and is looking around. She doesn't see anyone. She doesn't make anything of it yet. She just looks around. Then she really looks. Then she gets annoyed.
Really fucking funny. Just to let you know, Trev, you had your fucking shot. You ain't getting another, you fucking cocksucker. You think this is fucking funny, you fucking scumbag?
She sits down in the seat with her legs sticking out, putting her boots back on. She looks around again. Okay, guys, I don't feel like reading this whole thing, but Ugly hypnotizes Faith and bites her. That's the gist of the scene. Exterior woods night. Jamie looking into the car sees two men bound and gagged and trussed up in the back seat. The car doors are locked and she can't see any way to get into the car without smashing something. She doesn't want to fire the gun, so she goes looking for a rock. Finding a suitable sized rock, she tries to smash the glass. She can't quite do it. Without her realizing it, the trunk pops open and then lifts up, and out of the trunk comes Handsome. She doesn't see him as he steps behind her.
Morning.
Jamie screams and Handsome knocks her out. He looks into the car, unlocks the door, and opens it up.
Hey, fellas. Guess I must have overslept. Terribly sorry.
Pulls the bodies out. One is Kincaid, and the other is of another man, muscular, big, possibly military, Marine. He drags them back to the trunk and shoves them in, and then tosses the girl in with them. Her bracelet gets caught on the driver's seat of the car. As he reaches into his pocket to grab his keys, the bracelet falls on or near the passenger side seat. He drives out of the woods. Eve, alone now, hears Jamie's scream before she is silenced. Jamie, was that you? Are you hurt? Are you okay? Eve has no idea which direction that came from. She is circling around, exasperated. Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck am I? Eve looks at a tree that looks like it might be climbable. Running out of ideas, she begins to climb up the tree in hopes of maybe getting some kind of perspective of where she is and where there is to go. She gets to the top or near as much and begins to look around. All she can see is more and more forest. Fuck! Jamie! Anyone? What were those kids' names again? God damn it! Jamie! Eve looks around, and just as she is about to give up and climb back down, something in the distance catches her eye. She looks out and sees some lights. Squinting to see closer, she sees the lights belong to a house. Finally! Eve climbs down the tree. 157. Eve climbs down the tree, drops the last several feet, and then jogs off in the direction that she saw the house. Cut 2. Denise is wandering in the woods.
Hey, guys! Steve? Trevor? Faith? Jamie? Someone? Hello?
Denise is looking around and sees only black. She stops suddenly when she hears a weird sound that sounds like someone following her and dragging something.
Hello? Is someone there? Jamie? Is that you?
She stops and listens and then begins to walk again.
This was a mistake. I should have stayed with that chick. It's like sleepaway camp out here. More like Friday the 13th, I guess.
Stops again, hears the sound once more, silence.
Fuck this.
Denise takes off running. She runs as fast as she can, ducking under branches, leaping over logs and rocks, weaving between trees. Before she even realizes it, she has hit the edge of the forest. On the roadside, away from where the cars are, she runs directly into the road. Just as a car comes driving up, she is nearly hit by it. The car stops, and out steps Handsome.
Good God. Are you okay?
I need help. Do you have a cell? Can you call the police?
Sure thing. Get in.
What?
Get in. We can call the police.
We can go call
We
them.
can go call the police.
Just call them with your cell phone, or let me see your phone so I can do it.
I'd love to, but I don't have it on me. I'm headed home now. I don't usually take it with me. Just call me old-fashioned like that. But if you want, you're more than welcome to hop in. Oh shit, I got all fucked up on that.
No, that's not right.
No,
You're more than welcome to hop in, and I can take you home, and you can use the phone as soon as you get there. No fuss, no muss.
Denise is very hesitant.
I don't even know you.
I get it. I understand. If it helps any, I'm a nice guy.
Let me guess, you don't bite?
No, I didn't say that.
Denise actually thinks this is kind of funny. Her guard drops a little bit.
Come on, it's just up the road a little bit. You can use the phone and have a little something to eat while you wait.
Okay, fine.
Denise gets in the car. She sits on the bracelet. Go ahead.
You can open your window if you want. No worries. I know it's hot out. My AC ain't working for shit.
Denise is trying to adjust to the seat.
Something wrong with your seat?
I think I'm sitting on something.
Sorry, haven't cleaned out my car in a while. Wasn't expecting company.
Denise searches around her ass for what she's sitting on.
I call 50% of whatever you find.
Denise pulls out the item of Jamie's, her bracelet. She goes to what?
I was bringing dinner home for my brother. Kinda late. I'm sure he's half starved by now.
What the fuck is this?
What is it?
This belongs to my sister.
A little blonde-haired girl, about 16?
Did you see her?
Of course, that's not going to be blonde anymore.
Yeah, I almost Yeah, I almost hit her, just like you. No need to tense up. I stepped out to see if she needed any help, but just kept on running. Saw this drop, picked it up, kept on driving.
Bullshit.
We'll put a pause in there. Like, she starts thinking, like, maybe, but then maybe not.
Okay.
Fine.
Right there. Handsome swings his fist, knocking out Denise just as easily as he did for her sister.
As I said, I was bringing dinner home for my brother. Guess I'll be bringing home a feast tonight.
Hold on. Eve comes running out of the forest. She is short on breath by this point. She runs up to the door and begins to bang on it. Ashley, go ahead and read Sister's lines. Hey, open up. The door opens and a young woman cracks the door.
What the fuck do you want? Banging on my door on this time of night. Don't you fuck with me, bitch. I will shank your fucking ass.
Sorry, I don't mean to disturb you. We're just...
We? What's this we shit? You got others with you?
Yeah, well, I guess not anymore. I did, at one point. They all went back to the cars, but back by the gas station.
Did they? What is that you want? Maybe you should turn your little ass around and go back with them.
I just need to use your phone. I need to call the police. You see, we lost a teen in the woods. She ran off, and we've been searching the woods looking for her.
Alright. You look harmless. Come on in.
Eve enters the house. Things look unassuming for now. A normal house with normal things in it, except all the windows are blacked out. The woman who she follows in is wearing what appears to be a Japanese-style kimono robe. She has on a lot of makeup as if she just went out clubbing. Her clothes under the kimono look like 80s punk style.
You're not some kind of crazy psycho, are you?
Not the first time I've been asked that today.
Who asked you that?
Whoa, hold on. This is obviously not supposed to be
Oh,
Denise.
yeah.
Denise just pops
Shit.
up out of nowhere.
That makes a lot more sense now. What do I do here?
Who asked you that before? The cops?
Well, if you thought that, why did you let me in?
Just double checking. So what? You need to use my phone or something?
Please, if it's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all. Just come on in. Have a seat. Make yourself at home.
Sister walks Eve through the house into the kitchen area and sits her down at the table. Sister sits next to her.
So what's your name?
Oh, I'm Eve. Nice to meet you.
Cool.
Eve and Sister sit awkwardly in silence. Can I use your phone?
Oh shit. Yeah, sorry. I just got in. I've been ragging all night long.
Raging.
Oh, I've been raging all night long in case you can't tell.
Sister does a little spin and removes the kimono she has been wearing.
I've been a naughty girl tonight. I slayed all the boys. Be right back.
Just as quickly as she exited the room, she comes back in with a cell phone in her hand. Sister appears to do some spins and she giggles on occasion.
I may be a little tipsy.
You didn't drive drunk, did you?
Oops. But you wouldn't tell anyone, would you?
Sister makes her way over to Eve and steps behind her, and with comfortable familiarity, she embraces her as she hands over the phone. And when she releases her embrace, she cops a free fill. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry. You look like you. No, you look like someone who enjoys to party on occasion. Look, not for nothing, but I came home kind of disappointed. Every place I went was dead. If you're looking for a good time, I can give you a good time.
Sister looks Eve up and down.
Except for those sneakers, I'd say. You were looking. Wait, what?
Except for those sneakers.
Except for those sneakers, I say you look. No. Fuck. Matt.
No, you're
It's
good.
because it breaks. Because it breaks and goes down the line.
Except for those sneakers, I'd say you were looking for a good time. Or maybe you should be asking me.
Sister laughs out loud.
Are you thirsty? Could you use a drink? Or could you use something to drink?
Use a drink. Works just as good.
Fine, whatever.
Hold on.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Eve tries the phone.
be a bitch.
Your phone.
What about it? Don't you know how to use a fucking phone?
It's dead. Sister ignores what she has said and snatches the phone away from Eve's hand.
Look, you need to.
Sister's having a hard time with the phone herself.
You need to.
She starts beating at it.
Fuck, it's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. The damn thing loses battery so goddamn fucking quick. You would think we pay enough money for these
Goddamn things.
for these goddamn things, hundreds of thousands of goddamn dollars, that they would make them so that they don't. What?
Yeah, go ahead. No, you got it.
They
Oh.
would make them so that they don't need to charge so goddamn fucking often. But fuck no.
Because she's going off on this rant
Yeah,
about this
she's
thing.
Fucking,
This is a
fucking,
hard
fucking,
rant.
fucking,
It-
fucking,
it
fucking,
is.
fucking,
But you know, you say it
Pissed.
enough times.
I do it a
But
lot.
you don't have to worry about it.
Sure,
So.
it's not my line.
Sister has begun to search through the drawers in the kitchen for a charging cord. There's 2 A's there.
Now, where the fuck did I put that charger?
Do you have a landline?
A landline? What time machine did you take to get here? A phone booth? Oh, look, here it is.
Sister drops the cord on the table, drops the phone as well, and leans over trying to seduce Eve, raising her eyebrows, licking her lips. Eve isn't biting. Where's the outlet?
Ugh. Look around. I'm sure you'll find one somewhere. Lots of holes to fill in this place.
Sister is getting impatient. Eve gets up and begins to look around the room. She finds an outlet, plugs it in, and then the cord doesn't fit the phone. Sister pulls out a bottle of wine and pours herself a glass.
Want some?
I don't drink wine.
Huh.
This isn't the right cord.
What's that?
The cord isn't right. The cord isn't the right cord. This is the wrong cord.
Chill the fuck out. You're in my house. Show some respect.
I'm sorry. It's just a little girl is missing. I need to call in for some help before she gets lost even worse.
Call in for help. You some kind of cop or something?
No, there was a sound of a car pulling up.
Now, who the fuck is this? It's like Grand Central Station around here.
Are you expecting company?
What the fuck business is it of yours?
It's just, I don't know. People don't usually get visitors at this late hour.
It's not that late, Chicky Poo, Sugar Pie, Honey Bumpkin, Big Han Billa.
Bahon Balak.
Bahon Billa.
Sorry.
What is
It's Filipino. It's like stinky pussy. I don't know. There's like a stinky tree. There's like a stinky tree that they have that they call it that. I
It's
don't
not
know.
Filipino, it's Tagalog, but that's fine.
Well, I mean, still, my wife is Filipino. It's just easier to say.
I'm Filipino.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matt.
There is a loud banging.
Hey, open up. Open the fuck up.
1 fucking second.
Whoa.
What?
You're not just gonna let someone in who knocks like that, are you?
I did for you, didn't I?
Yeah, I guess you got me there, but I mean, I'm a woman.
Don't be sexist.
Just wait, maybe grab something. You got a gun?
No, I don't believe in guns.
You got like a bat?
Like a vampire bat?
Like a baseball bat.
Oh! Yeah, no, don't worry.
Sister walks out and Eve goes with her.
Ease up off my Kool-Aid. 2 seconds ago, you were the ice queen. Now all of a sudden you want to cuddle?
Interior living room night. Handsome is still pounding on the door. It sounds like he is kicking it with his foot. Sister goes to the door and opens it up. In comes Handsome with Jamie in his arms, passed out.
Oh, hey. We have company.
That's the girl. Why do you have her? What the fuck is going on here? Eve suddenly assesses the situation and looks for something to defend herself with.
I found her laying in the road on my way home.
Don't bother.
Okay.
Eve finds a blunt instrument, and just as quickly as she has it in her hands and up to attack, Sister is right in her face. Now less tipsy and more vibrant than before. Fangs showing, eyes glowing.
Worry, I bite.
Eve hefts the weapon, and Sister grabs her arm, wrenches the weapon from it, and twists her around and pushes her against the wall.
We could have been friends. Well, for a little while.
Let me...
No.
Sister slams her head against the wall. Eve passes out and drops. Sister looks her over and gives her a sniff and a feel.
Not bad. Nice merchandise, babe.
Sister licks her face a little.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise. You're not usually the one who brings strays home.
It's been a hell of a night.
Just one night. I haven't seen you in a couple of days.
Sorry, I lost track of time. How's our brother doing?
Shit if I know. I've been out.
Well, I brought home plenty of food. I didn't make it on time. I'm sure he's famished.
They look at each other and then eyeball a door that appears to be ajar. They go over to it and look in on darkness and see nothing. Then there is a squeaky door behind them as Ugly slowly enters, and with him he drags in a soiled, bloody sack that is dripping blood.
Well, fuck me. It looks like he ate already.
And brought the scraps back. Lovely. Give them to me, Pops.
Not just give him 2 pops.
Oh, give them to Pops.
There you go.
Come on. I got lots more in the car. Help me get him. We've got company for dinner.
Handsome moves to the door, but Ugly won't get out of the way.
Well, come on.
Move, brother dear. Are you touched?
Hold on.
What was that?
Are you able to give her a ride home?
Cops?
We're
It's not a problem.
but where do you live?
Oh, we're not. I'm not going.
Your mom
I'm
just
going to
your mom
James.
just texted me.
Oh.
So you got in the room in the car, or?
Well,
They're a little loud at this moment.
I can get her to give me a ride. It's okay.
we have the car seat and then Riley's seat and then then we
Okay.
have the bouncer
Okay.
back seat
Okay.
too, so.
All right. Are you texting her right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're almost done.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell her, or I guess she'll tell her. Yeah, we're almost done. So. You're good. You got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Where were we?
What the fuck is this?
No. Okay. You were
I
on
didn't even see
Move
all
Brother
this
Dear
work.
Untouched.
There's soda in the fridge.
Bro, giddy up.
Okay.
What the fuck is it?
What's the holdup?
Sister moves over to him and is kind of peering around him and looking out the door.
Is that? Have you got a girl? Did you bring a girl home, bro?
Jesus Christ, another.
No, this one's don't look like no alley cat. This one looks domesticated.
Wait, he's...
I think he likes this one.
Ugly gives a pitiful look.
Oh my gee, our baby brother has found himself a girly friend.
Sister mocks him. The wheels start turning in Sister's head.
How many you got with you?
Another 3 in the car, plus this one?
Perfect.
What's going on in that fucked up head of yours?
We've got ourselves a wedding party.
Are we gonna have ourselves a wedding?
Little brother? How does that sound?
Ugly looks noticeably pleased.
Well, we got some preparations to get going. I got the perfect wedding dress. This is gonna be a dream come true.
Ugly has still not moved.
Well, get the fuck out of the way
Ugly moves. Sister walks out the door and then pokes her head back in.
and clean up this fucking mess.
Sister slams the door. Superior Forest entrance. We see the cars sitting by themselves, undisturbed, unnoticed. The car door still hangs open and the headlights fade for the final time, and the music on the radio drowns out to nothing. Cut to interior cell or basement or whatever. Eva's beginning to wake up, and we can't quite tell what's going on or where she is. As she opens her eyes, things are blurry. When things begin to come into focus, she now sees that she is chained up. Looking around the room, she sees Denise chained up, Jamie chained up, Kincaid, the cop from earlier, is chained up, and an unidentified second man who looks to be in the military. Is anyone awake? Hello? Wake up! He tries to break from her bonds, but is of no use. Denise comes to.
Jamie, you're okay.
I would say that all of us are pretty far from fucking okay.
I think this is supposed to be pretty fucking far from okay. Dude, shut up.
No, you're right. She did try to help me earlier until that crazy fuck smashed her over the head.
Jamie, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
How about that guy? She motions to the Marine. Guy who still appears to be knocked out.
Who? My bunkmate over here? Oh, he's great. A real barrel of laughs.
Don't be such a sarcastic prick. In case you can't tell, we're being held captive.
Aren't you that fucking hooker?
So you are a hooker.
I'm actually not.
Oh, then you must be an undercover cop. Makes complete sense now.
When we get out of this, you're done for. Your career and life as a free man is over.
Yeah, we'll see, bitch. As soon as I get out of this change, we'll see who was the last victim before I save the day.
You can't kill her with all of us as witnesses.
Guess I can't leave any witnesses.
What the fuck?
This guy here, worst cop on the force. There always seems to be one, head above the rest. Trust me, he wouldn't hesitate to kill whoever it takes, including his own partner if he has to.
Is that what this is? You knew my partner?
Oh yeah. The Marine grumbles from this spot without lifting his head or making any kind of movement.
He's not doing shit.
Whoa, oh. Look who's come alive.
The Marine still has his head down and is faking like he's knocked out.
Everyone keep their mouths shut. I'll make sure we get out of here alive.
And who are you?
I'm the guy who's gonna save your ass.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
You some kind of soldier?
A Marine. I served in Iraq, Afghanistan.
laughing
I've been
at
trapped in caves far worse than this. This is nothing. I have a plan. Just keep your distance. When the time comes, just make sure you give me room to work.
Eve,
Yes? What is it?
I have your phone.
What?
I found it in the woods in Homeboy's car. Oh, I found it out.
No, you're good, you're good.
You didn't happen to find anything else there, did you?
Jamie's trying to wriggle out of her bonds. Her tiny hands are making some headway.
Come on.
You got this?
Great. The kid is gonna get us. The kid is gonna get.
Oh yeah, you're right. The kid is gonna get us.
Great. The kid is gonna get us all killed.
Shut your fucking mouth, pig.
Jamie gets one hand free and immediately starts to work the phone. Go to my contacts and call the number listed as partner.
Fuck.
Jamie.
Grow up, Denise. It's not working. No signal.
Stuck out in the woods, in some basement, or God knows what this is. What do you expect?
Text him. Tell him we are here. Tell him where we are.
And where are we, huh? Dumb bitch.
Shut your mouth, boy.
Approximate. The woods, behind the gas station. House out in the forest. Tell him we're trapped.
Sent, but it's not going through. Failed. Fuck. Failed.
What
Failed.
failed?
No, because like she's sending it. Oh, okay. I see. What you're
Yeah.
doing. Okay, Denise, you go first.
You're pretty comfortable with that word.
Fuck what?
No, what failed?
Okay, I was. Okay, what failed?
Fuck.
Fuck. Oh, sorry. I don't know what's going on here.
No, so that was supposed to be what? Failed?
What failed?
Hold on.
Denise.
Hold on. Let me look at this real quick.
Yeah.
I got it.
What failed?
No, he's supposed
failed.
to say what? Failed?
Like,
Because
as
she's-
in-
Oh,
What
okay. I
failed?
get it. It's been a while since I've looked at this.
Who's running shit, man? Huh?
Okay, let's go back.
Because Jamie said sent, but it's not going
No,
through.
let's go back to
Failed,
that
fuck,
line.
failed,
So you
failed,
say your
failed.
line again.
Sent, but it's not going through. Failed. Fuck. Failed. Failed.
You're pretty comfortable with that word.
What failed?
Okay, I get it now.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
And you're like, fuck what?
Fuck what?
Just keep resending. It has to go through at some point. Jamie keeps fiddling with the phone.
How about you untie yourself and then the rest of us?
Jamie hits send one more time and sets the phone on the ground, then proceeds to get herself untied all the way and moves over to the Marine. Just as she releases his bonds, there are sounds of someone approaching or opening a door.
Go back. Pretend you're still tied up.
Everyone goes back to where they were. Jamie pockets the phone. Sister has entered into the room.
Well, hello there, party people. Have you all been playing nice?
Sister stalks around the room, checking out everyone.
No one has escaped, I see.
Sister looks at Eve and makes kissy faces.
I'm gonna need a best man. You two are the bridesmaids. I will be the maid of honor, of course, and you will be the ring girls. But one of yous will need to be the best man.
She leans in to look at Kincaid.
How about you?
Not me, sweetie, but untie me and I'll give you my best man.
Is that all you got? That wasn't even clever. You bore me. You look like you have a little dick.
Trust me, this guy is not clever in the least.
Does he have a little dick?
Go on, sugar tits, tell her.
Oh, you two know each other.
Of a sorts.
She don't know me. She wishes.
I wish I knew her. But alas, she was shirish.
Sister has moved on. She leans down to get a look at the Marine, who is still pretending to be knocked out.
The big boy is still sleeping, huh? He'll do.
Without warning, the Marine pounces on Sister, grabs her arms, and wrenches them behind her back. With one of his arms wrapped around her neck, Sister has her hands on his wrist, trying to fight back.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. We'll let you all go.
The Marine leans in close to her ear and whispers into it.
Keep your fucking voice down. I don't want to warn the others.
Sister whispers back to him.
Trust me. I don't want to warn you either.
Huh?
Sister snaps his wrist, a bone juts out. Sister gives him a little shove, and he goes flying against the wall and slams him to the ground. Sister jumps on his back and pulls his head up.
I want you all to myself.
So that's another special effect.
Okay.
If you want. Sister's face transforms into the vampire that she is and chomps down onto his neck. In a moment of ecstasy, she whips her head up, and with blood all over her face, she screams as loud as she possibly can. And that turns into laughter and then pleasurable moaning. She looks over at the women, who are stunned with horror.
Yummy.
Sister gets up and goes over to Jamie.
What, you thinking we can't hear you down? No. What, you think we can't hear what you're plotting out there? Give me the phone.
Here.
Jamie tosses the phone away so that Sister has to go over to it, and then Jamie pulls out the gun she had hidden.
I got this too.
Sister gets a look of fear on her face.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Jamie shoots the gun, a bullet goes into Sister, but she is unfazed.
Oh no, not that. Not a gun. Whatever am I to do? Guns don't work on vampires. Don't you watch movies, people?
Shoot the phone!
What?
Do it! Jamie shoots the phone, Sister snatches the gun from her.
Come on, time to play dress up. It's almost wedding time.
Eve, Denise.
You'll see them soon enough. Now shut your trap.
Interior wedding room night. We are now in a room that is in the house, but it has been set up for a wedding ceremony. We got shots of shoddily put together decorations and sparse, mismatched chairs. Up front center stands Handsome, doing his best to look like a wedding officiant. In his hand is the Necronomicon. Beside him, bound and gagged, are all the captors. Marine is dead and sitting in the best man spot. Sitting beside him is Kincaid, bound and gagged. Standing beside Handsome is the groom, Ugly. Opposite side, with an open space for the maid of honor, is Denise and Eve, both bound and gagged.
So, you give her that gross old bone of yours?
Ugly shrugs. Handsome appears to be bored.
Let's get on with the show.
Okay, hold on, I'm coming. Cue the fucking music.
Handsome hits a button on his phone, and here comes the bride begins to play.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today for the obvious fucking reasons. To join my brother to some stranger that he picked out based on his own personal tastes. Regardless of what she wanted, it was all about him and his own selfish fucking desires.
Handsome has dropped a hand on Ugly's shoulder and smiles at him.
That's my boy. And giving away the bride will be my sister.
Sister comes out in a wedding dress with Faith, who looks just as she did when we last saw her, except with blood all over her and in a trance.
What the fuck is this?
I always wanted to wear a wedding dress.
The bride wears the wedding dress, not the maid of honor.
Fuck her. I love this dress. You know how many brides I had to kill before I found the one I liked?
Shania.
How long have you been hanging on to that dress?
Longer than I care to admit. Just, come on, please.
Oh, fuck it. Whatever. Let's carry on with the show.
Sorry, is it my time? My
Yeah,
turn?
sister makes
Makes her way to her spot with Faith in tow and dragging some kind of chain behind them.
Do we have a ring?
Sister gives a hefty tug on the chain, and out comes Jamie dressed up like a little girl doll. Pigtails and exaggerated makeup and dress, carrying with her a ring on a pillow.
So pretty.
I gotta love this.
Sister snags the ring.
God damn it.
What?
Give it back.
But I want it.
You want the dress and the ring? Do you want our brother too?
Ew.
Sister hands the ring back.
Very good. Will the best man please retrieve the ring and hand it to the groom? Best man.
Pause.
Best man. Oh, that's right. My bad.
Handsome takes out a knife, cuts off the Marine's hand, holds it out for Jamie to put in the palm, and then for Ugly to take the ring. Handsome then chucks the hand off screen. Sister tugs the chain over so Jamie is standing next to her. Sister hugs her so tightly and feigns crying.
I just love weddings.
Since none of these words or what we do really fucking matter, put the ring on her finger and kiss her.
Ugly puts the ring on her finger and kisses her. Sister pounces up and down, giddy with excitement.
Now the real reason why we are all here. Shall I do the honors?
No, I want to do the honors.
I'm older.
Cut 2, exterior bridge day. Handsome dressed in Confederate clothing is standing on a bridge with a noose around his neck. He is dropped and hanged, but his neck doesn't break, so he's left to strangle to death. A man comes by, dressed in nice black clothing.
Help me.
Why not? The man cuts him down with a clawed finger and proceeds to feed from him, and in turn gives him some of his own blood to feed on. Cut 2, interior wedding room, night.
Barely?
Cut 2, interior rundown room, night. Sister sits on the bed dressed in Victorian era clothes. A man in dark clothes, trench coat and top hat stands by the dresser. He has a black medical bag.
Are you the Ripper?
Are you not frightened, child?
No.
Father stops what he is doing. Perhaps I will not kill you after all. He turns and bares his fangs. Sister looks on and smiles and goes to him. He turns her around and bites.
Oh, what a lovely tea party.
Cut 2, interior wedding room, night.
Perhaps then we shall let our little brother do the honors.
Why does he look like that if you two look normal?
That's what happens when you're not sired properly.
What do you mean?
When two vampires fuck.
Cut 2, exterior lover's lane, night. An old hot rod is rocking back and forth, then stops. You're a vampire? So are you? The car keeps rocking. Cut 2, now this is Jamie's line, not Sister's line.
Oh, okay.
Ew.
Yeah, definitely not him. No. Take your bride and go show father.
Ugly exits.
Leave the spoils to us.
What are you gonna do?
It's what we always do.
Dinner.
Handsome goes over to Kincaid and cuts his throat, and he bleeds out. Sister goes over to Denise and cuts her throat, and she bleeds out. Of course, I'm going to change this to where they just bite them, because I don't know why they would do that. Jamie begins to scream. Jamie grabs her chain and wraps it around Sister's throat.
Oh my god.
Should I?
Don't bother.
I'll fucking kill you.
You'll fucking try.
Ah!
Hey, little girl, your sister tasted funny.
Fuck it.
No, I mean she tasted like maybe she had a little one growing inside her.
No.
The two begin to fight. Eve smashes her chair and grabs a leg to use as a stake. Eve rushes at Handsome and those two tussle. Sister tosses away Jamie, who grabs another piece of broken chair. Eve and Handsome make their way to the main entrance. Sister begins to fumble and trip over the wedding dress she loved so much.
God damn it!
Jamie takes her piece of wood and charges Sister and drives it through her heart. Shania, this is another effect spot. And they back up against the wall. Sister hisses and then melts away to nothing but a pile of clothes.
You fucking bitch.
You'll never get out alive.
I've got no comeback. Handsome is backed against the door when a shotgun blast puts a hole through the door. Light comes shining in and begins to hurt Handsome. Eve rushes him against the door and another blast comes through and Handsome melts away to nothing.
Eve?
Smash the door in! The door is kicked open and Detective Boop stands there with a shotgun backlit by the sun. Eve and Jamie run out, pushing him with them. Cut to exterior house day. Eve and Jamie come running out of the house and standing there with a shotgun in hand. Glasses on and a groomsman tuxedo comes there with a shotgun in hand. Glasses on and a groomsman tuxedo is Detective Boop.
Sorry it took so long. I had to get out of a wedding.
You weren't the only one.
What was it? Psychos?
From dusk till dawn. Well, close enough.
Jamie is beginning to not do so well. We need to burn this place to the ground.
Can we just do something like that?
Forest fires happen all the time. I think this one will be necessary. You got a match? Boop takes out a lighter.
Now what?
Torch it. Oops, sorry.
Torch it.
And your sister and friends?
I know, but this needs to be done.
You got a bottle in your car?
Of course.
Get it. I don't know what to do. What the hell is that? Okay, I don't know what to do.
Neither do I. But if there's evil like that, we need to snuff it as soon as possible. That much I do know.
Hold on. Boop returns with a bottle of booze. Jamie takes the lighter, grabs the handkerchief from Boop's pocket, stuffs it into the bottle, lights it, and flings it towards the camera.
See, that's why I don't fuck with vampires.
Their jaws drop.
How did you?
Really? You don't fuck with vampires?
No. Obviously.
No, obviously.
No. Not in the dark.
Cut to black, post-credit scene. Ugly's walking through an underground tunnel with Faith in tow. They make it to a room that looks very much like a cesspool and is lit up with a red light. Ugly enters the room and bows with his bride.
Father.
Sitting in a tub of blood is the father, but he looks much older, has bat wings and horns. Son. There it is.
What about like fabric dye?
Are we recording?
I
We
might
are
be able to
recording.
work with
Synthetic
it.
dye.
If you want me to color it, I can try and.
Yeah, no, you can do whatever you want with it. It's not like a family heirloom.
Okay.
Not yet.
Hand me that.
Alright, we'll see what I can do with it.
The chair.
Out of the chair. Okay.
So you two can scoot up closer. Shania, you're pretty much just hanging out, I guess. Or yeah. Inside.
So
That's his slave name. You don't call him by his slave name.
Toby! Your name is Toby.
then we'll just take one of these for
Can you do me a favor? Can you
Jesse
get the
Yes.
when we leave.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Jesse is
It's not-
definitely hungover, so he couldn't make it. We drink a pretty good amount of booze, and then he put a couple more things up his nose than I did.
Riley, you're good? Cool, just watching. You want something to play with?
It's right between your legs,
Oh,
dude.
wait, that's me. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I just highlight the name because if I highlight anything else, it'll be watching.
Don't let him rip cords out. Because you're soulmaker.
It's so funny. I'm trying to still remember this Fat Matt kid. I gotta hit up on him. Fat Matt. That's how he introduced himself
Oh, Matt.
last
I
night.
know. I've met him before. I think.
What's his last name?
Borden.
Matt. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Matthew Borden?
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah. Because I met him when I was dating Jason. I think.
That's Matthew Borden.
That's what Sophie said. She met me when I was dating Jason. So.
That looks good.
Oh, he just cut up.
I got Pokemon Platinum before that. You good?
Because I think I'm friends with him.
I knew that I recognized them because I knew that she was there.
You need anything? You come to play with? Okay. Alright. Now that we got that all taken care of, I will be reading all the parts that are not here.
Okay.
Yeah, this would be. This is the full review.
And also the narration, or blocking.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you in this?
I was thinking of playing the Marine, but maybe not. I got a guy.
Oh, dude, he even knows fucking.
I barely played this one, so you can play the same game. I barely played it. Okay. Didn't you guys know a black guy?
Yeah, a couple of them.
Oh yeah, that was your job.
Oh,
Larry didn't want to do it.
oh, so I have to scrounge up a black guy for him?
Okay.
We can do that.
No, didn't you say-
Find one?
Did you say you knew like a big black dude?
Well, Ridge. Ridge is,
Oh, yeah,
he's native.
Ridge.
He's native, and I think he might. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's mostly native. He might be some of the black.
I think he's
thought he
black
was.
too.
A
Yeah.
black
Is he
native?
intimidating?
Yeah, he's from Rhode Island.
I don't know what that means.
Well, you know, the slaves ran north and then fucking probably got into the tribes and shit. I'm pretty sure there was what were the black cowboys called back in the day?
Slaves.
No. No, this is like.
Frederick Douglass.
No, some of them actually like fucking ended up like moving to Texas because Texas was like, it's still its own republic technically.
So they were good down there.
Yeah, somewhat I'm guessing. Probably not all the way good. It's
I'm
Texas.
sure they were just called cowboys.
No, there's a certain like name for them, just like gay Mexican cowboys,
You're
they call it
fake, right?
caballeros or
Yes.
some shit like that.
I am your
Cool. What do you think?
Oh, well, what do you think? I know already, but it sounded great. I loved it.
It's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Actually seemed like she had too much fun reading Sister's lines.
Ian's
Yeah.
part is perfect for him.
I was gonna say you both had ending scene.
I can't stop laughing. I don't know how I'm gonna do it because he fucking makes me laugh all the time.
It's good. It's good stuff. I'm glad everyone liked it. Now we just need to get it made.
I'm gonna love the ending scene.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. Aren't
And
that
what
bad?
I'm wearing. Love it. Into great.
And then I'm gonna do another draft, and that should be the final draft, and I'll get everybody copies.
Are you gonna do it on Final Draft?
I only use final draft,
So-
son.
What's Denise's style?
Yeah, what's my style?
Reg.
Me.
She's reg.
Just kidding.
I mean, basically, it's just regular clothes, like whatever you would wear.
I have to wear hoodies.
Yes, and I'll get you a hoodie. I don't know which hoodie I will be using.
I have
Cool.
tons of hoodies.
Yeah, but I'll probably use one that's got like Casey's band on it. Might even be this one,
Okay.
so Casey can do a little promoting since he'll be shooting
I
this.
have like 50 hoodies.
Years.
Close to.
I know, but like, I'll probably promote the band in this movie since Casey's gonna shoot it.
Is he doing?
That looks kind of funky.
Those look like elf ears.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna
I
look
too
kind of
is
like
elf.
this. This is what I'm going for
Okay.
Yeah, you can do evil elves.
What?
Is
you don't
it-
want to be on the floor anymore?
because I figured it would fit a little better. I'm not sure if these are different sizes. Kenny? Vampire teeth, but I think they're different sizes.
Or latex to blend the ears.
Well, I was thinking.
I like it when I love you.
Is your
She
mom
really
here?
cries, but she laughs.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, thanks for coming out, and I'll get you another.
Do you need anything from me?
No, no. Do you need anything from me?
No, sir. I think we're good.
All right.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Is this the same size?
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Where did the ball cap go? Shania, did you steal it?
Hi, pretty girl.
I was gonna pretend that I was bald. Tell Joey that I shaved my head.
We should put Jessica into a ball cap. And then the wig. Will this go on your head, Dakota?
No.
Is that to make him bald?
Yeah, because he's gonna look like this.
Oh yeah.
So you're gonna be ugly?
How you doing?
Told you, I'm already
Take off.
playing the part.
I'm thinking about it here in just a few minutes.
Oh hell yeah.
Killing it with the baldness.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to cut that to his head shape?
Pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Road beer or something?
The ear
Oh. Okay.
Oh, maybe that goes in the back.
Yeah, that goes in the back.
Your mullet, your flesh mullet goes in the back.
You look like a superhero.
Put your ear out. Well, is that that's what we have to do,
I
right?
had to cut it.
Yeah, you have to cut it.
Yeah, it has to be cut. So it fucking. Well, we need to snip it, right, and then it'll go over the hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you just
fine,
shave your
I'll
head,
hold
no,
you
because you need the
again.
boot too. You probably don't want to shave your head though, do you?
Dude, did you see when I like?
Oh,
I
this
like
is what it
bicked
is.
my head. I like razor shaved my head this last summer.
Why?
I don't know if I saw
Yeah.
it. I had to have though because we did the hair thing. No, that was like 3 years ago. At
Yeah.
this point. Here you go, Dakota. Is that the right? That's the wrong one. This one.
Maybe. Can you make the ears any shorter?
No, they're all the same size.
I think the teeth are different size.
Can you melt them to be shorter?
I could look for some smaller ones. Do the big ones look too awkward?
They look
They
like
look
elf,
like elf ears.
What the? What's wrong with that?
Like, cut 'em and then
They're
put
really
latex
long.
on.
They look like blood elf ears, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, from World of Warcraft.
Or just the jump and spin.
Yeah.
Here, I got it. There you go.
Who knows? He knows.
I think this is 13 millimeter. This says 17 millimeter. See, if Jen were here, I could have given her some teeth. Okay, so these ones don't have the powder. Let me see. Kenny, in the garage. Oh, you found one? By all means. And then, of course, like this kind of gray makeup. Kenny, what do you think? These ears are too long? Alright, we'll find some smaller ones.
Why can't you just make those ones shorter?
Well, because what if I fuck it up? Because these are already kind of perfectly shaped. Why not just get some that are also perfectly shaped?
I guess.
Alright, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Do you know how to do this?
Is the ones you heat up or something first?
No, it's got like a little powder thing. This. I guess we'd always do it
You
later.
got some bad cradle cap going
Yeah,
on.
that'd probably be best.
Yeah, and then you just mix up the powder and you put it in and you hold it there and then it's just take them out as much as you want.
Gotcha.
And we gotta get you some contacts probably too.
Here.
What color are you looking? There's a
God.
place downtown that sells
Across from Wild Orchid.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. That's the one.
That pixie stick was definitely good though.
Did you get that from the container?
Probably like white and
Where'd you
red.
get that one?
Ian's
It's
right.
like one of each.
No. Like they will be white. Like,
Pretty good.
let me see if I can find some.
I'm super relaxed right now.
Oh my god. Can I see it?
Yeah.
Can I eat it? I'm just kidding.
I'm asking you.
The bake.
I mean, if they don't have them.
That's crazy. I didn't know they made them like this.
Huh?
I didn't know they made
Well, I'll
things
figure it
like
out.
They
Probably
make
something like this.
everything, dude.
Oh, okay.
Or even this one. This
I'm gonna
one's
need some.
better.
How much are these?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Ian just
for
brings
the
them home
movie
from
kinda
work.
shit.
Yeah, whenever you like vamp out.
Yeah.
Because he works at
Gotcha.
Kind.
Where do they?
Do you ever
Oh.
find Near Dark?
No,
Yeah.
no, I fucking totally forgot. We're right done right now.
I'll just look barley.
Oh, hell yeah, it's even easier.
Can't figure out what to do on the Pokemon.
1 second.
Oh. Hi, Riley.
Okay.
I know. Butterfingers.
You have some pizza?
Yeah. Actually, I already had pizza.
Oh.
Here you go.
Right on.
And that's like an out of print Blu-ray. Guard it with
I'll
your
be
life.
careful with it.
So what do you think? Sound like a good horror movie when we're reading it?
Yeah, so far so good. I like it.
All the kids when they were together sounds like the typical fucking Friday the 13th crew.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ready to get
Yeah.
slaughtered?
Yep.
That sounded great.
It's like full TikTok.
Yeah, I think it'll work out pretty good.
Oh,
When do you
yeah.
plan on starting?
May, hopefully.
May.
May is
What?
everything
You can have it.
goes fine.
Can I just try?